I'm going to let you in on a secret before we even get started. This video is really hard for me to make. The reason why it's hard for me to make is that I have issues with acceptance, and that's what this video is on. This video is on taking what life gives you and going, there's nothing I can do to change it. That's hard for me. It's hard for me to accept some sort of futility and not feel like there's something that can be done, but there isn't. Part of acceptance is letting go of control and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Not a thing. Most of acceptance is related to things that are around you in world events. And, oh, that's just the way life is. Things happen and you move on. Part of the reason why some folks are so caught up in the whole concept of drama is that they have a problem accepting that life happens. Everything is a tragedy, everything is a block, everything is something that's in the way, instead of everything is a step. There are steps you have to take to move forward in life. This is part of acceptance. Not everything is a direct line. And we talked about this a little bit earlier in another video, where you can't always do a straight line up the mountain to the top. Sometimes you have to take strategic turns, very strategic turns, to go around obstacles and things. And that is also acceptance, where you learn that there is not just one way to do something, and there may be a way better or easier than the way you're trying. And that's just kind of an acceptance of, oh, well, let's try that out. These are not the things that I'm really having a problem with. What I'm having a problem with is acceptance of the past, that it is what it is, and no matter what, there's nothing that can be done about it. Whether it's things that were done to me as a child, things that were done to me as an adult, things I've seen happen as a child, and things I've seen happen as an adult. Whether it's the actions of others or the actions of myself, there is a need for a removal of a filter from my own perspective that things could somehow be different, and or I somehow caused it. I didn't cause it. The people that acted that way caused it. Accidents happen. There is life. Things happen throughout life that you just have to accept. The phrase, it is what it is a phrase of acceptance. It's also kind of a thought killer, but at the same time, if you can't let go, if you're ruminating, it's a lifesaver, because you have to accept that there's nothing that can be done. There's no amount of anxiety. There's no amount of depression over the situation. That, did I do right? Did I do wrong? Is there anything I can do to fix anything? You have to accept the answer is no. All you can do is do better in going forward. All you can do is know that no matter what, people are doing what they feel is their best. It may not always coincide with what you think is the best or what their best should be, but it's not your fucking decision. Plain and simple. Everybody does what they feel is the best course for them. Everybody lives with the consequences of the choices that they make while deciding what is the best course for them. Everybody has to live with the side effects of the choices that everybody makes for what's best for them. When you're trying to decide and figure out how to process these bumps in your road, these past traumas, these things that have stuck out and left nasty little landmines for you to walk across, And what you have to do is accept. There is nothing that can be done to change the past. All we can ever do is do our best in the future. Realize that everyone else out there is doing what they can do at that moment. It may not live up to your standards, but it's not about you, unless it affects you, in which case there's a whole different video coming up. But letting go and knowing that no matter how emotionally entangled you are into a situation, into a moment, that moment is gone. And all that moment is doing is holding you back like a giant anchor. And until you cut that cord and put yourself back into movement, you're not going to do anything. I was watching a video last night by Sadhguru talking about attachment, and acceptance rolls right along with this. When you have a moment that sticks to you, think of it, I'll use his example and slightly change it. Think of it as you're going down the river in a boat, and this moment reaches out and grabs you. I'm slightly changing his metaphor, but that moment reaches out and grabs you like an anchor, and it holds onto your boat. It's a giant monster or whatever you want to call it, but it's holding onto your boat, not letting you go forward. Now the question is, do you let the monster hold you in place and prevent your progress? Do you let that thing that you have no control over, you didn't ask to be involved in your life, and or you don't want to be a part of your future, do you let that stop you? Or do you cut the line? Do you cut the tentacles that are holding you? Do you sever the bonds that hold your ship back from going down the river of your destiny? Or do you let it make you sit there in the same place in the river and starve to death because you've not gone anywhere, you've not grown, you've not moved past it? All that's happened is it's latched onto you and it's made you stuck. Moving on is never easy. But taking the steps to accept and see the past for what it was. It is the past. To remove the emotion from it and accept it as something that has happened, cannot happen again as long as you don't let it, and you move on. And ultimately, that's really the goal. I've had a motto, ever onward, ever upward, for over a decade now. I can't let those moments hold me back. I can't let those people hold me back. I can't let those memories hold me back. My growth, my development, my sobriety, my future is all way more important to me than any of that. And so I'm pledged to pushing past it, to doing my best, and pushing my past those moments that try to hold me back and keep me stuck. And I'm not going to let them. I'm going to keep moving forward. And I'm going to know that even if things could change, I wouldn't change them because I wouldn't be where I am now. And I wouldn't have learned what I've learned now. And I'm where I need to be. And I'm moving forward regardless of them and myself. Thank you for listening. I'm Morgan Hornman. Please like, subscribe, click, do all the notification things, help the channel grow, please. Share me. That I say that a lot. Never mind. Different channel. But definitely share my videos. May the love of the Lord and Lady be ever in your hearts. Praise be to Pan, and blessed be. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm doing my best too. Peace.